What's up everybody and welcome to another episode of upcoming mods for Skyrim Special Edition. That's something I haven't said in a long time. I haven't posted any Skyrim content in a long time, but in 2018 I do want to get back into the swing of things. If you guys have never seen the series before, basically I show you some currently work in progress mods by different mod authors in the community. You'll be able to find links to everything I'm showing you in today's video down below, and I highly recommend you click on some of those links, endorse the mod authors' Nexus pages, or even follow them on Nexus to keep more up to date with the work they are doing. Even beyond all that, I actually just want to have a small announcement. I'm doing another giveaway for mod authors in Skyrim, similar to how I did in Fallout 4. You can find a link to that down below. Basically, you just have to submit one mod you had made at one point for Skyrim or Skyrim Special Edition, and you can win $100. And then finally, one other thing to mention in this very long intro, this video is actually going to be sponsored by Iconic Tweets. More or less what it's going to be is a bunch of iconic tweets posted on either stickers for a few dollars or mugs. These are just some of the coolest tweets that did come out of 2017 and years prior. It's really meant to be a gag gift or just something silly to have on a sticker and put on your wall if you're feeling particularly inspirational that day. With that being said, let's just jump straight into the video. Starting things off, we have a work in progress Facehugger. This one's looking pretty cool. It's actually going to be part of a larger mod adding in xenomorphs, but as of right now, I don't know, I like this. It seems like something that doesn't necessarily fit into Skyrim super well, but at the same time, it doesn't feel that abstract. It feels like an enemy like this could totally be in Skyrim. If you don't know, the Facehugger is something that did appear in Alien. This is going to be part of another mod, as I did mention, called Summon Xenomorph. You could have images of that here, as well as there'll be a download link down below. Either way, I really like this one. I like the idea, I like the concept. Hopefully the final implementation is also on par. Next up, we have a bunch of images from a project known as the Imperial Retexture project. As you could probably guess, this is going to be retexturing the items held and used by the Imperials in Skyrim and Skyrim Special Edition. It looks pretty cool right off the bat. Actually, just to show you what this mod is really doing and the fidelity of it, if you actually look at this armor piece right here, the top part is actually retextured. These are the revamped retextures brought by this mod. The bottom part is not. May not be immediately obvious, but especially when you zoom in, you could really notice a difference here. Even this is still a work in progress. Invariably, there will be further modifications before the final variant is released, but either way, I like the idea behind this mod. I think it's going to be cool to get this in Skyrim, as well as the work they've done so far does look really good. Then we have a bunch of images of a work in progress CNB that I'm actually a huge fan of. This is not something that's currently been released, but we've been getting work in progress images for a few months now. I think the images largely speak for themselves. I like it because it maintains a vanilla feel. It doesn't look super abstract unlike some other ENBs out there, but at the same time, it kind of ups the vibrance. It makes the game look a little bit more colorful. Some of the colors pop a lot more, and it seems like the contrast overall is brought up a little bit, which I don't know, I genuinely enjoy that. Obviously, it's not going to be for everyone. Some people like to make their game look distinctively different with an ENB, but in my opinion, I like to just make my game a little bit more enhanced, a little bit more popping with the ENB, and I feel like this is really getting the job done. This isn't currently released. It's not really clear if there's any work to be left done, or maybe he's just doing it for himself, but I really do encourage this guy to release this. I really like what I'm seeing, and it's something I would personally check out and probably use. Then we do have a mod named Artifacts of Boethiah. What this mod is all about is more or less bringing some of the items that did appear in some of the previous Elder Scrolls games into Skyrim. There's actually a few others in this artifact series right now, a few other arrows, blades, things like that, and all of them do have pretty iconic histories, this one included. These are items that were used by Daedric Prince, and one that was particularly evil and really wanted his victims to suffer, as you could get by the imagery and the different things you do see on his shield as well as his staff. I think this looks amazing, honestly. These are extremely high quality. The mods put out by this mod author in the past are extremely high quality. I also really like how they do have a cool lore and backstory to them. This seems like something that we'd honestly find in Creation Club, yet here it is totally for free. And if we're talking about which is better quality, well, you know, one's definitely edging out, and it's not the Creation Club one. The King Crusader armor is something you can download right now for Skyrim. It's a really awesome armor. I covered it back in March of 2017 when it did come out. But more or less what we're looking at today is an update, or what they're calling an expansion to that original armor. This is going to be the heavy battle armor that will come again in a later update to that King Crusader armor. Obviously, we have a few different things here. I'll try and go through them. The mask, which is fairly simple. This is going to give you a lot more protection. It's going to make the armor as a whole just look a lot more uncomfortable to use, but at the same time protect your face much better. The designs on the mask of those little faces fits the theme of this armor beautifully, and it's honestly a really cool idea that I probably wouldn't have thought of, but hey, I guess it's good I'm not making mods. Then we do have the cloak, again following that similar religious theme. Not that much to say about it. It looks really cool. I like cloaks in Skyrim. I feel like it's a cool accessory that, if implemented correctly, could really bring the armor as a whole together, contrasting with that steel or metal backing that it is on. Then we have a pretty interesting one. This is going to be a holy water G. G standing for something that blows up that I can't actually mention in this video. Either way, it looks good. This is probably my favorite thing out of this entire entire update. As you can guess, these are going to be little things that you can toss. They're probably going to be a mixture of some sort. I imagine it's not just holy water in there, but who knows. Either way, I'm excited to get to see those in game. And then finally, we do just have an overview screenshot of some of these pieces in action. It's looking really good. I think that final screenshot really speaks for itself and shows you why this is something you should get hyped for. So we have a work in progress replacer for the Dragonscale armor. The Dragonscale armor, of course, being something you could get in game right now, but this one blows it out of the water. As you've seen in Fallout 4 and Skyrim modding, there are replacers for existing things in vanilla content. I actually showed you a retexture earlier on in this video. Well, rather than just a simple retexture, this one's actually going to change the model of this Dragonscale armor also, and the new one looks amazing. I feel like it really gives off a vibe of it's actually taking dragon scales and turning it into an armor much more so than the original one in vanilla Skyrim. There's really not much more to be said outside of that. I think it speaks for itself, and that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys all next time. Later.